porter from Porter's Brew. And guess what? I do not work for a brewery. I do not work for any of these. These do not sponsor me. But this is my inaugural review of beer today. And what we have is an Anchor Steam, the Merry Christmas, let's see if you could view, Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday 2016 recipe. And Anchor Steam's been doing this since about 1975, so that's about 42, what is that, 42 years, 40 years, whatever, 41 years. Wait, yeah, something like that. Okay, I don't know. I can't do the math. So if anybody wants out there to do the math, go ahead and do the math for me. I don't care. So let's get started. Okay, so I chose Anchor Steam for the inaugural video because of the fact that that was one of the very first craft beers I had drank. Being from California and being as old as I am, I didn't have any craft beer. I always had the Budweiser, Pabst Blue Ribbon again. But Anchor Steam is the very first craft beer I had, and I had the standard Anchor Steam, and then I found their Merry Christmas brew in 2016. So always have a trusty can or a bottle opener as well. This one is pretty solid and one of my favorites. So let's go.
That's not going well.
And look at that pour. Sorry, people are talking in the background, and I can't stand that. Okay, some of you probably will say I didn't pour it right, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, so here is the pour that we have, and this is a nice little head on it, and that means it's really carbonated and very well done. So first I like to take a smell of it. And I can smell the maltiness and the spiciness of the ale, and this is a little bit of a darker ale, almost like a porter. So that means it's going to have a little bit more DME in it than so more of your dark malts. It's a good beer. That just tastes so good. Okay, so first let's taste a lot of the, the standard Christmas ales, the spiciness. This is definitely a better, I would give it a 4 bottles out of 5 bottle rating, and maybe 4.5 bottles. And it's definitely one of the better Christmas ales out there. It's very spicy. It's got some really nice spice notes. It finishes well, doesn't leave a bad aftertaste. It has a very malty backbone is what they call it, and in the industry, I guess, if you will. But as you can tell, it just settles very nice. I love pouring my beer in these types of glasses because of the fact you get a little bit more aeration up at the top, and you can go ahead get a good sniff out of it. And as you can tell, I do love me this beer. This is one of those ones I can drink all year round. Sadly, they only offer it, seasonally. Believe I found it late November, and I think they stopped selling it in January. But again, this is a very, very good beer here. Wonderful, wonderful ale. This would go good with burgers, go good with steak, probably go good with fish as well. Anything, actually. And just watching a football game. But this is definitely one of the better Christmas ales out there. I highly suggest you get yourself a bottle and share it, or not share it. I don't share mine. Now, this isn't one of those shows where I just keep continually getting drunker and drunker and saying funny stuff. Although I probably could. But 4.5 bottles out of 5. That has been this episode of Porter's Brew, and I'll be coming back at you with another beer and another ale or beer or whatever. If you have any suggestions, if you want me to try out a beer or an ale or anything, any beer anyway, not anything because you guys make me eat jalapenos or something. If you have any beers or ales that you want me to try out, let me know, and I'll go ahead and give that a try and give my 2 cents about them. But again, this is a very wonderful, spicy, very warm, great for the winter season, great for Christmas season, and you know what? Merry Christmas, God bless, and have a good one. Beer! I like drinking beer. I like smelling beer. I like drinking beer. I already said that. I like the way beer makes me feel. And most of all, I like it when I get drunk. Beer!